Here it is, the Blackberry Q5. A lot of people have been waiting for it, and of course we know it's a Q5 because it says Q5 on the box, and we trust the box right now. We're going to be doing a quick unboxing, and we're going to give you the opportunity to win this phone. Yes, this very phone that I'm unboxing right in front of you. It's a brand new Q5 for you to go get excited about. So this is the box itself. Of course, they're going with a little color code. If you remember, the Q10, I believe, had a purple motif going on, and the Z10 had a blue color going on. Of course, the Q5, they got red going on. And if we just take a look at the little plastic at the bottom, let me just cut that open. Okay, there you go. We've opened that up. And are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? And here is the Blackberry Q5. But before we talk about this phone, I'm just going to put this to the side because we want to show you what's inside the box. And if you win this, you're gonna want to know what you're winning exactly, right? So let me just put this down here for a second. If I slide that down, we've got the paper over here. Let's put that down for a second. We've got the usual literature, the smart guides, the warranty, supplementary information. What else have they given us here? They've given us headphones. They've given us their 3-pin plug so that you can charge your phone. They've given us a nice long USB, micro USB cable so that you can sync and charge. I think they've given us a second plug. This is the 2-pin plug, and you know, BlackBerry always give you the two variations. It's great for travelers. This is a business phone after all, and so you've got the two depending on which country you're traveling to. So let's take a look at the phone, but first of all, I'm just going to put everything aside. And so here it is, the Blackberry Q5. Of course, it's black. It's got a little stealth look to it, but let's take a quick look around, see what they do. We've got the plastic on the screen. I'm not going to remove it because we want the winner of this phone to remove it. We take a look at the back. Of course, it's got some plastic as well, and you've got the SD and SIM card slot over here. This is because you got a little drawer, so you open that up, and that's where you can pop in your SIM card and your SD. It's great, you know, that it's pretty fast, you know, for you to pop it in and out. I guess if you're a traveler, it's really great if you have multiple SIM cards because then you can just, you know, slip it in here. And I'm not going to talk in detail around the phone yet, but because I noticed this, and this says that the back cover doesn't open, so that's why they have that easy drawer over here, because yeah, you don't have a removable battery. So if a removable battery is something that's important to you, yeah, you can't do that with this phone. So now let's quickly take a look at the specs of the phone, and we're going to take a quick look around the phone itself. First of all, this phone has a dual-core 1.2 gigahertz processor. In terms of memory, it's got 8 gigs of internal memory and a microSD card slot, as I've shown you. It's also got 2 gigabytes of RAM. It uses BlackBerry's latest Blackberry 10 operating system. And then in terms of camera size, it's got a 5 megapixel camera on the back. Plus it's also got a flash, and it also records 1080p HD video. On the front, we've also got a 2 megapixel camera. In terms of the screen size, it's got 3.1 inch screen, but it's got a very good 328 ppi. That's actually higher than the iPhone 5's pixels per inch. In terms of the size, it's 120 millimeters by 66 millimeters, and it's 10.8 millimeters thick. Let's take a quick look around the phone. Of course, you'll notice that it doesn't have the actual hardware keys. It's now all swiping gestures that you need to work with. Some people like it, some people don't. I know that personally I prefer to have a hang up button and a dial button as well. You know, just having those physical buttons, something that gave BlackBerry that little bit of an edge compared to other smartphones. But they're trying to go more with the virtual swiping and getting rid of as much clutter as possible. The really nice thing about the Q5 in comparison to the Q10, from my opinion, is the fact that now we've got this bar at the bottom, so it makes life much more easier to just start from the bottom and then swipe up when you want to close a window. With the Q10, I found it was a little bit tight between the keyboard and the screen, and so sometimes I would end up touching the screen when I needed to be off screen to swipe up. If we take a look on the left side of the phone, as you can see, we've got the drawer, and as I mentioned, the drawer, this is where you put the SIM card and the SD card slot. And this is where we have the micro USB port as well. On the top of the phone, we've got the power button and the headphone jacks. On the right hand side, we've got the volume rocker switch and the convenience key that everybody's familiar with. At the bottom of the phone, we've got a speaker and we've also got a microphone. So let's switch this on to see what it looks like the very time you switch it on. We're not going to go through the full setup process because, at the end of the day, it's BlackBerry 10. And this isn't going to be a full-on review. We will launch a review later on if you're interested. If you are, just make sure to request it in the comment section below. And yeah, maybe I will go ahead and give you guys an in-depth review. Let's switch it on. Oh, this is kind of awkward because I want to get the best angle for you guys to see this. And so there it is. This is the welcome to BlackBerry screen. Of course, when you first switch it on, you can select your language, whether it is Arabic, English, or you can select multiple languages. Again, I'm not going to be setting this up. I just wanted to let you take a quick look at this switched on. Now, if you want to win this is what you need to do. We're going to have a link in the description below, or if you're on Facebook, it's going to be on the description above, that asks you to subscribe to our newsletter. And it's a monthly newsletter. Of course, your information is always kept safe and it's always private. We're not going to be sharing it with anyone. It's only for us to be able to send you some of the latest information about amazing offers, latest phones, and that sort of thing. So if you sign up to the newsletter, you'll get a chance to win this BlackBerry Q5. And of course, if you want to find out about whether you are the winner, just make sure to keep on following our Facebook page and also to follow our Twitter account at Vodafone Qatar. So that's all you need to do. And of course, I would greatly appreciate it if you liked this video, if you liked the unboxing, to leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment below, subscribe, give us a like, give us, when you do those small things, it really shows me that you appreciate, the work that I put into these unboxings. Again, thank you so much for all of the amazingly polite and kind comments. You guys are the best fans in the world, in my opinion. And I just wanted to say thank you. Don't forget, you can pick up a phone from any of our Vodafone stores, or you can visit